Good morning, all you fabulous people. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Back from vacation. It's Nat's weekend. Just wanted to highlight a few cards for this weekend. Hope you guys catch some Nats. I'm probably going to start throwing it on after I record this. Should be a good weekend. We shall see what kind of crazy things people cooked up for Nats to win the whole thing. I am willing to bet some of these Misfail heroes make it into the top 8. So without further ado, Fyendal's collection, code JCH, gets you a free month of premium. And thank you all for your huge subscriber boost here and your big amount of views over the past week. I've been just kind of keeping an eye on things while I've been out. Subs have gone through the roof. We're at 309. Thank you all for the continued support and the watches and everything. Hope I am bringing some kind of value to you guys. And lastly, we're going to go right into these cards. Katsu, the cold foil, which is pretty darn rare. One of the first cold foils in the game from the original Heroes first set. There's only one listing for the cold foil promo at $5,000 on TCG. Previously, I think it was around $1,200, $1,500, somewhere in there. Both of $5,000 is way too expensive. I think even the $1,200, $1,500 was probably too expensive. I think I've been seeing. I haven't seen a Katsu in a minute, but I know I've been keeping an eye on Doria's like $600 to $800. So I think probably $1,000 to $500 somewhere in there is probably your target price for these older promo heroes for the cold foil. Similarly, Reinar seemed to have popped up. I think his was around $800 previously, and now it's up to $1,200. I think Reinar is one of the lower cost one. I would guess he's probably $500-$600 somewhere in there on the private market anyway. I don't think you're probably buying these from TCG Player. I would check eBay or private sales like Facebook and stuff like that. But my guess for these two, why they popped up, is they got delisted because of Nats weekend, and the guys packed up their inventory, delisted or paused their inventory for the weekend to go actually physically to Nats and try to sell the physical cards there. Zen Marvel went down to like 130 over the past week and then spiked back up to like 150-ish. There's one lightly played at 150, and then it goes to 156, and then there's only 2 or 3 here, and then they go to 65. So watch out for this. Zen seems to be on the rise here of the adult Marvel. Levels of Enlightenment. The rainbow or the non-foil is about $35, but what was interesting to me is the rainbow foil is about $50. And this also has an EA, which is $70. So I think it's still got some fluctuation to do. I expect this rainbow foil probably to go down a little bit more, because if you're in the market for a max rarity, you go for the EA, and the EA has been about $60 to $75 somewhere in there. I don't think you pick up the rainbow foil when you have the max rarity for only $20 more, and when typically the people collecting max rarity are like, money doesn't really matter to them. So anyway, Wrecker Romp, the blue rainbow foil promo. This is one of the original Armory promos from, I think it was Farewell to Welcome to Wraith rainbow foil, if not the original Welcome to Wraith foils. Anyway, regardless, there was some that sold at like $48. These were down to, I think they listed them at like $20, $25, and I think these got delisted as well for try to sell at Nats, and then somebody bought them at oh no, never mind, this is 3 months ago. I think these just got delisted for Nats. Rising Sun Setting Moon Marvel has gone through the roof. There was some that were like $45, like a week ago. And now it is $90. As of this morning, only a couple sold at like $60, let's call it. And there's one at $91, one at $100, and one at $150. I think this probably comes down, but it is one of my preferred Transcend ones here. It's draw a card, then put a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck. So it really helps your deck filter. It can find you outs and stuff like that. So I think this is one of the better ones, but I don't think $91 for basically a common card in Marvel form is probably worth it. Illuvian Constellas, the cold foil is $40. The last few sold, I think, were around 20 to 30. So yeah, 20 to 30. It was interesting. This card popped, but I guess there weren't that many on the market right now. The cold foil. Ancestral Harmony. This card has gone bonkers over the past week. $33 for a non-foil, and the rainbow foil is $43. Oh look, there I am. I just bought a collection and I listed it on Thursday of last week, and then paused it for the whole week because I couldn't deliver any orders. So this card I think is just being used in Zen a lot, and it also is being used in Katsu. So I think it's just being used multiple ways, and there seems to be some good Zen traction, especially with the Bonds build, from what I've heard and seen. But I am out of the game for a week, so it may have changed. Tunic. All the Tunics are slowly ticking up. The Krunic especially popped, I think, about $10, $15 over the past week. But just watch out for these. These have slowly been moving up again. Bright Lights hasn't been being open that much anymore. Crew is not being open very much at all. History Pack 1 is not being open very much at all, and Welcome to Wraith is not being open very much at all. So this all of these sets really aren't being open. So I would imagine the stock over time to just get lower and lower and lower. With that being said, I think the rainbow foil Tunic is still your buy here. $125 for a rainbow foil Tunic over all of these non-foils, I think is worth the $30 premium or whatever it is. New Horizon, the rainbow foil, has spiked from like $70, $80 up to $100. This, I believe, is off of Aria, or Flesh and Blood page posted a little teaser and said tune in for Nats, and it basically looked like an Aria snippet. So I'm guessing people are thinking Lexi 2.0 is coming out. I also sold a bunch of Ice and other Majestics that I just had lying around. So I think this is hopefully for Lexi, or a new Ranger, Elemental Ranger of some kind. Shock Charmer similarly went up to 37. If it was about, I believe, like 30, 35. First edition cold foil. Yeah, around $30. And it is up to almost 40. Spinning Wheel Kick. This one was interesting to me. LGS promo, rainbow foil at $26. There's only one on the market, and some have sold at this. I'm guessing this is being used in Zen. But this is crazy for an Armory promo. Or maybe this was a Skirmish promo. Regardless, it's an LGS promo of Outsiders. A year ago, this was probably worth next to nothing. Like $12. Okay, it's doubled, but still. Sacred Art, Immortal Lunar Shrine. The EA, this is from Calling promo package. I expect these to go way down. Especially considering the Marvel, which is the next card, is $60 right now. I think I need to probably pick this up. This is too cheap for a Majestic Marvel from the current set. Maybe goes down a little bit more, but I expect the rainbow foil to go way down. Probably $20, $30 range. This is just because there's not that many listed, and they're just now coming out within the past week or two. Nat should get a whole bunch of them as well. So watch out for these. I suspect these go down. I think the cold foil, or the Marvel here, is a buy at this price. The other two Marvels are like $80 to $100 for the Sacred Arts. So I think Enigmas is pretty undervalued right now. Take aim, red, the rare rainbow foil is pretty much depleted from the market. There's a playset here at $13 a piece, and then there's one at $16, and it's gone. I'm guessing this is Azalea hype here. A lot of people I've heard and talked to expect Azalea to be the best deck in the meta, or one of the top 3 decks. Somebody's bling. A lot of people are blinging out. I don't think Take Aim outside of History Pack 1 got reprinted. So the rainbow foil is just low inventory. Herald of Triumph, the yellow and the blue are going up. They were about $20 a piece and have gone up to like $26. The red, on the other hand, was like $30 and it's coming down. So that's interesting. Hold the line rainbow foil is going up, up, up. There's only 2 on the market left here, or a playset basically for like $120, which is a bit steep if you ask me. I don't think, I could be crazy, but I think card draw is getting out of the meta right now, but don't quote me on that. I'm not a professional player by any means. I just love this game. I don't see, outside like KO and like Levia and basically Brute and Ninja a little bit, I don't see that much card draw that you're going to draw 2 cards a turn, but I could be wrong. The Transcend stuff does draw cards too, and like filters cards, so that could be something there as well. But I don't think this is sideboard hate for probably KO mainly. Mask of Recurring Nightmares, the EA, down to 134. I think this is getting a pretty fair price. Anu has done pretty good in the past few events, to my knowledge anyway. Pretty good top 8s already out the gate. So I do think this card's good, as well as is one of the most beautiful cards in the set. But it is just a Mystic Assassin. The rainbow foil is like $45, so it is quite a bit of premium over this, but I think it's pretty hard to pull. The EA Traverse, $185. I think this is a pretty fair price. If you're looking for this card is just crazy beautiful. And it can be used in all 3 of the Mystic Heroes. So I do think this commands a premium over the individual Ls. Mistcloak Goalie, the rainbow foil is $46. I think that's a pretty good price. It probably goes down a little bit further. The cold foil is about $150. This has the Marvel Chi background, which is, I think, a reason to get it over the rainbow foil, because the rainbow foil is just a non-foil Chi background. The Meridian Pathway, $60 for the cold foil, I think is a pretty good price as well. It probably continues to drop a little bit, but the rainbow foil is like $30, so it rebounded from about $20 to $25. So I think the cold foil is reaching its probably bottom. Enigma Marvel, finally back to, I think, a more realistic price. A couple have sold at $85. One is listed at $80, or a couple are listed at $80. I think this is a fairer price than the like $150 it was for the first week. This is crazy. I traded for one at $85 because it's on my want list of this, but I think you still wait. It's a Blitz hero. It's probably not worth $80. Just look at the heavy hitters, Young Marvels in comparison. Carrion Husk, every time I log in, I don't think Carrion Husk could get any cheaper, and then it continues to get cheaper. $60 for the rainbow foil, I think, is a steal. $90 or $100 for the cold foil is, I think, a steal as well. If you are any interest in Shadow, I think now is time to pick up your Carrion Husk. Stonewall Gauntlet, the cold or generic cold foil, I think is pretty good at under $50. I'm working on a trade for one at this price. Probably will keep it. I've heard the foiling looks really good on it. But that's it. I hope you guys all have a fantastic weekend. Catch some Nats. Pull some crazy things. Thank you all for your subs. Code JCH gets you a free month of Fyendal's Collection Premium. Highly suggest checking it out if you haven't. Great collection tracker, market EVs, and just EV for boxes and everything like that. That is it. Thank you guys. Bye.